What's up, fuckers? It's time for their second annual Halloween watch along. And no, it's not the Master this year. We're gonna watch some old school Zomboss. And also, I'm very excited that returning to House Regret for a one night only. For now. We got Giggy.
So,
I mean,
I should have been like hiding off camera. And just
something fucking like the dead snow. Ah! Y'all have never seen Dead Snow or Dead Snow 2. You know what the fuck you're missing. It's pretty fucking amazing. Giggity, WLG.
What's up, WLG?
Staying giggity. Have a libation or two, and we're gonna get this party started. I got the movie queued up. We're gonna nothing scarier to me than the old school Night of the Living Dead. I mean, at least now maybe not as much, but when I was younger, that shit scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. It's not even like the zombies, but I feel like it's like the music is just so like low. I don't even say low budget. I mean, it's a low budget movie, but it's just like the little. Trying Rolling Rock tonight. God bless you.
It's been a minute since I've had that.
Yesterday, I had we threw a little party for Tiffany. Fish was playing a benefit concert in New York. Phil Lesh passed away. Rest in peace. One of the founding members of the Grateful Dead. When Fish was doing a live stream, so I decided to buy it, and we sat here and smoked the place out and watched it. But I drank a 12-pack of those hard dude. I drank all 12. I woke up and I haven't been boozing much. The last time I drank before last night was Sunday, so it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was like 4 days. I know it's not shit to some people, but to me it's something, especially if I'm drinking every other day doing this shit. And so I woke up this morning, it was like 4:30, and my head just fucking pounded, dude. It hurts so bad. And I tried taking a nap, and of course, there was no sleep. Pebbles jumped up on my bed, jumped on me, tried to get in the window. Cat wants fuck all to do with me, just sleeping and shit. Doesn't want to get cuddly. Like Pumpkin used to at least like she'd crawl into bed and then she'd like lay alongside me and like not bother the fuck out of me. This kid's just like chirp, 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 chirp. Like, fuck, come on, man. Are you guys gonna have kids? We already got them. Trust me. Gigs, how's work, man?
Sucks.
You guys check out Giggs' video? Shame on you if you haven't. Rest in peace to your boy. That sucks, man. It's fucking older you get, shit just sucks.
Yeah.
There we go. So Giggs' work sucks. My work's not that bad. We got Key West coming next month. So that'll be dope. And then after that, I got nothing, which is nice. Like nothing planned. Not even like Christmas and all that shit. I think we're just gonna do our own thing, stay at home, and that'll be nice. But
yeah, I haven't even thought about gifts for anybody yet.
I ain't gonna get anybody shit. I might get you something.
Yeah.
And I'll probably get Tiffany.
Another gauntlet challenge. Wasn't that?
Oh yeah.
Was that Christmas we did?
That was Christmas, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Beecher and Nate both pushed out on eating that ice cream sandwich. So I have 2 ice cream sandwiches, and somehow the bag got opened. I don't know how. We never touched it. We never opened it. And I went and I was like digging out the fucking cabinet that all the fucking buds in and shit. Like, oh, what is this? And I looked at it, it was the fucking ice cream sandwich, and now it's like soft.
I probably just threw that away.
I know. Well, that's all right. We paid $5 for it.
Well, yeah, it's freeze dried, so it's probably picking up moisture at the year. That's not good.
Yeah, I'll fucking go. But then we're gonna split the oven for the gauntlet.
Oh god.
It's only 3 things. That's how serious this gauntlet is. It's only 3 items. That's the middle.
Jesus.
So I have a warm up, a middle, and the last one's gonna be fucking stupid. The last one might put you into retirement.
Oh god.
I don't want to say it's worse than the ramen, but it might be just as bad as the peanut brittle. Maybe. It'll be easy to eat, but not easy to handle. That makes sense. If that makes any sense. I'll just go ahead and fucking tell you. So I don't know what we're going to do for the first thing. Second thing is going to be, hey, what up, Awoken One? What's up, fucker?
What's up, Awoken One?
The second one's going to be the split the ice cream sandwich, and the third one's going to be a chicken nugget, but it's going to be slathered in the end flatline hot sauce. It's 4 million scovilles.
The end flatline. Why? Did we do that before?
I've done it. I don't remember if you did it. But it's that fucking little black bottle. My friend Jill got it for me years ago. And I let my buddy Kyle have the rest of the bottle at work. But then this girl that used to work with me went to the Pepper Palace. And she bought me this a new fresh bottle of the sauce was just sitting in the cabinet, unopened and ready to.
Oh, so this is fresh.
It's fresh. Yeah, it's not old. It's fresh. It's gonna be fucking stupid, dude. It's really bad. But I figured a chicken nugget with a nice dollop on it, that'll be easy to eat, but it's not gonna be easy to digest. So, forward to that.
I'm trying to think. What was that a standalone video that you did?
Yeah, because I did it in. Because I remember the video was called "Is This the End of Instant Regret?" Because the name of the sauce is The End.
Right.
And I put it in ramen noodles, like some of those Hellfire ramen noodles, the black package. And so I think I got like 2 or 3 bites in it. But that was because I was like, don't get shit. Like this one's just gonna be like a nice. They got 2 chicken nuggets, and a nice little. No kind of. I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna like drench it, but it's gonna be the fucking thing. Are we doing this tonight? Hell no. We're gonna save it for the holidays. It's gonna be a holiday tradition, just like a Halloween tradition with these live streams. But it's gonna be something to start. Middle's gonna us be splitting a nice freeze-dried 7-pot primo ice cream sandwich. The third is gonna be a chicken nugget with. I mean, we could go outside the box with something other than a chicken nugget, whatever. But chicken nugget with a dollop of this the end flatline hot sauce, which is over 4 million Scovilles. And then
we suffer.
And then, yeah. And then we go 5 minutes with nothing to drink. I mean, to me, nothing will be worse than the fucking peanut brittle. In recent memory, that's the worst thing I've ever done. Even with the bubble gum, because the bubble gum was fucked up too. But that peanut brittle, just because I hate peanut brittle, I think it's fucking disgusting. I know you like it, but I'm not a big fan of peanut brittle. It's not my jam.
Death Nuts was a bad one for me.
See, I want to do that one again.
3.0?
Any of them. That might be one I have Bug hop on for. And maybe
he did it.
Well, for a reprise.
Oh.
He did sit through that one.
No,
Beecher doesn't like peanuts, so he's not going to do that one.
he ate the nuts with us.
No,
That was
he did
when he kept saying, "I gotta pee."
Yeah, and then he probably fucking threw up after that.
I dry heaved.
I felt like he got shot in the stomach with a fucking shotgun.
I drive heaved at the end of your driveway, and fucking 2 people were walking down the street, and walked right past me.
You fucking have nothing to see here.
Yeah. I wanted to say like, no, I'm not drunk.
Well, no, I don't even know if I was. I don't remember if I was drinking then. I don't remember if I was drinking. I'm almost positive that most of these challenges I've done, I've had a few beers before. I mean, because I know I did when we did the peanut brittle, and I know I did when I did the fucking Death Nuts. I didn't think the Death Nuts were that bad. I mean, it's been a long time since I've done it, but I mean, maybe I'm wrong. It's just not etched in my brain of something that's fucking horrible, but I don't recall the one. You know which one that was kind of not bad either that we did that I thought was going to be a lot worse was the solar flare. I didn't think that one was that bad.
Oh no,
Sunflower seeds.
It wasn't a super hot challenge. It was like a medium hot.
I wish they would do another hot sauce challenge we could fucking go in on. Like that Tame to Insane.
Yeah.
That one was really fun.
There were some good hot sauces in there.
Oh, there was. Where are my bifocals? Slasher Fred, good evening. Welcome. If you're a first-time subscriber, go ahead and give us a subscribe if you wouldn't mind. It would help little old me a great deal. I eat hot and spicy challenges and do video games, and I just sit here and get faced and talk to my subscribers. But welcome aboard. We're going to get this movie started here in a little bit. Let's let some people pile in. But I thought, yeah, this movie gave me the fucking creeps when I was a kid, man. Last year we did Manos: The Hands of Fate. Sorry, we're not in costume this year. I was feeling uninspired. Yeah. Next year we'll pick a movie and we'll do the dressing up. But this year, like last year, I was Doc. I think if Tiffany gets me these prototype scopes for Christmas, I'll be Doc again. The blue ones, I'm gonna fuck with the blue ones. I'm not gonna fuck with the red ones. You gotta do the blue ones. Maybe I'll be Doc again. Have y'all watched Venom: The Last Dance? No, I have not.
I have not either. I haven't watched much of anything. I've been so busy with work.
He's been doing work at work. He's been doing work on the platform. Bringing all you fuckers cool indie horror games for the month of October. I tried Power Wash Simulator again.
Yeah.
Never again.
No?
That shit's fucking stupid. I immediately was just, dude, I played it for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, all right, we got. Well, that was when the lights were starting to fuck with me and shit. Like, I started getting like nauseous, so I called it. But I did Power Wash Simulator, and then I did. I think I played Halo, and then I played GoldenEye. And GoldenEye, I got pissed playing that too, and I quit. And I'm like, all right, I'm just done. Fortnite's not bad though. I might actually play some Fortnite tomorrow for a little bit during the day, maybe. But that's not. I didn't find that horrible. Doing the no build. I mean, you can't do anything but no build, in my opinion. I'm I'm not in the mood to build platforms and try and break down platforms to fucking kill somebody. Like,
Yeah.
I'll pass on that shit. But Black Ops 6 is out now. I haven't played any of the Call of Duty games in so long. I'd be so fucking ridiculously rusty.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't be worth it. I get more pissed than happy. I like playing some Minecraft eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, as soon as we can figure out the fucking... I think I got the audio thing figured out. I think the biggest problem was just not having the Discord for the audio source. I had it for a scene, but not for the audio.
Oh.
So I switched the Discord and put it in my audio feed. So now I think it should fucking work.
Okay.
Hopefully. I mean, if that doesn't work, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Besides, it's fucked. We're going to go 30 minutes or about 10 minutes. We're going to start this shit. It's going to be delightful. Once the CEO comes in and says hello, it was her birthday 2 days ago. This is officially the last day that I'll say anything about it being Tiffany's birthday. She ain't getting a week.
Uh-huh.
But she had her birthday. We had a nice dinner. Then yesterday, I had a little party for her. And then today, her dad took her out for a birthday dinner. So since it was a birthday dinner, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is a good run. So I am drinking Miller Lite tonight. Giggs is drinking some heinously nasty shit.
Yeah, it's apple peach hard cider.
Apple peach hard cider.
It sounds like it would be better than what it actually is.
A lot of people like it, and I don't understand it. It intrigues me enough to get me to play it still. And then when you get far in it and it's not fun anymore, you just start another world and start from scratch. During COVID, we had a fucking castle built. It was pretty massive.
Yeah.
Apple peach hard cider sounds like drinking perfume. Tiffany said swag.
Yeah. It kind of tastes like it too.
Tiffany says swag.
I mean, I can taste the apple, but like whatever is supposed to be the peach flavor, it's not good.
It's not it.
No.
Well, you didn't know any better.
No, I thought it was going to be good.
Uh-oh. I hear the rumblings of a toast. Providing me provisions every 12 years. What? Weird. Never even heard of that before. Well, if I did a Chinese birthday, I'd forget it. That's for sure. I think I heard Tiffany come in, right?
I thought I heard the door.
Uh-oh. Is it a samba? Are we already getting involved with Zambas?
What's up, T. Lawrence?
T. Lawrence in the house. What's up, bud? Welcome. It's going to be movie time here in about 10 minutes. 3.5 years old. Damn. Well, as soon as Tiffany comes in here, we're gonna get things rolling. Classic movie. T. Lawrence always popping in. So next week my streaming should be a little bit back to normal. Tiffany is Toast. Toast is Tiffany. The nickname given to her by her buddy Joe.
Was she toasted?
I was calling people,
Stalking.
I was like, wait a minute, I knew I fucking heard her. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. Joe Croissant. Joe Marcinick. The dude who I recorded half-assed.
Those records.
Oh yeah, we got him. I would not forget. What? I would totally forget. It's almost movie time, Toast. So it's almost time for the movie. Now I went on public domain movies just to be safe, and I know that this movie is public domain because I just know it is. That's what it says.
Well,
I think it just happened too, like not too long ago.
what other movies were on there?
I didn't look, but we'll have to look. Maybe after this, after the movie, we'll look, see what there is. Do we dare say Casey Jones 3 times and have him pop up? Says the Woken one. I mean, he's done it before, so I thought you two were one and the same person.
Giggity Science Theater Regret 3000.
In the not too distant future, with Wood and Giggy.
That does sound good. Was the mozzarella mixed into the burger, or was it just like a slice of cheese on top of it?
Hey, Jerry Stott, welcome. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure it's just overall creepy. Nobody came up with any kind of movies about flesh-eating zombies before that. So,
Oh,
all right.
You can't see them popping up. Does anybody see the 100s popping up in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, or is that just on my phone?
It's probably just on your phone. It might do that on like the actual YouTube stream. Do you think that'll be the name of the third one? Since it was Beetlejuice 3 × 3.
I mean, they'd have to stick with the naming convention. They won't. They'll screw it up because it's fucking Hollywood and they're stupid.
Facts. 100. I thought you were gonna get my cooler.
I was thinking about it.
That would be
I had to get my clothes and
pretty awesome.
change.
Well, you gotta say hi before I flip it over, which is happening in, should say 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then we're gonna watch this shit for Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween shit. I keep burping up. So this salad has tomato bar. It's red onion, caramelized garlic portobellos, grilled and chopped steak, and it has like a bed of spinach leaves, and it's got jalapeno ranch dressing. It's really fucking good.
So,
I wish this beer was good.
Look, it's the post-birthday girl.
birthday party. Get wasted. Get
Yeah.
drunk. Here's your little cooler.
It's been drunk.
All right.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles. Why are we saying Ninja Turtles?
Pipe Keys Jones. You got a leak before?
No, I gotta get another beer
All
though.
right, you gotta get
Oh, I
another beer.
could grab you
I'm
one.
only gonna drink one more of these. You can have the rest.
And by me, you mean Tiffany when she booze picks it up later.
You can't let any alcohol go to waste. Alcohol abuse.
Woken One said, the boss. Hi, Tiff.
Hello.
Did you get a new kitchen table?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Just noticed that.
Yeah, Mary gave it to us.
On today's episode of Night of the Living Dead, one of the first scary movies I've ever watched. Are you scared too?
Probably not.
You don't get scared.
No.
Huh? Do what?
Oh, okay, coming back.
Tiffany's giving a prologue,
Cameo.
Oh.
a cameo, saying on tonight's episode of Night of the Living Dead,
That
like
movie
it's,
scared the fuck out of me, but I
like
was
it's a
like
series or
8
something.
years old when I watched it.
All right. All right. You guys ready? Yeah. Watch this shit.
We're coming for you, Barbara.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
You know, I've only seen this movie once.
About to watch it twice.
I think any other time I watched it, didn't they remake it like in the 80s or something?
90s.
Oh, it was in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys are gonna have to tell me comments, please. I'm saying this fucking music is just eerie.
Yeah.
You have an ear pop or ear pop.
Next time.
Yeah. For next year.
I do want to do huge style. I don't want to top it.
That's how we make it work. Yeah. How is it now?
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, no, that she can't. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Back on? Oh. Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problem.
Yeah, we need to hear a special.
There's nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Well, there's no one around.
Well, it's late. If you'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep on the time change.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
Look like they're fucking married. Easy Jones, we said Nitro 3 times in a row.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one. Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh? Hey, I mean, praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, you be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
Here we go.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny. Oh, no! Johnny! Help me!
Probably just got perfect posture thing. I think I got him. Okay. Dude, I'm telling you, they won't be got it. Awesome, man. You've never seen those things, they're true. This movie doesn't already had one.
Well, I think they announced it.
The other thing that's walking to the bin, goes down the situation. I wonder if these people of the night. Movie signal. Yeah, baby, here comes Dan.
You kind of look like a quick pop on your side.
It's all right.
And Childish Gambino.
Don't worry about him. I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us. The truck is out of gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out here if we can get some gas. Is there a key?
Welcome, Chris. Here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Our second annual Halloween watch along.
I suppose you've tried this.
Joe Kerr. Welcome. Joe Kerr. OG Captains. Still has some. Yeah.
Do you live here?
Yeah, they look relatively fresh. Well, enjoy yourselves. Please drop a like and maybe subscribe. Doing a hot and spicy challenge. Video games, beer, need to hear so. Please consider. If not, that
We've got to get out of here.
enjoying this tonight.
We have to get where there's some other people. Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
This Barbara, the remake of this movie, Barbara is like a fucking commando. She's like bad to the bone. And this one, she just.
Yeah, what is she doing?
What's happening?
Oh, you know what's happening.
What's happening?
Yeah, you're fucking bored by that. Just totally people put their fucking wits about them, that's for sure.
Two of them.
Yeah, they're coming to get you, Barbara. Yeah,
There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those.
yeah, the night.
I know you're afraid, but we have
I don't know! I don't know! What's happening?
Oh my God, did a good job. Yeah. Yeah. Whipping that dude's ass. Well, at this point, you're just like, oh.
I know we're in here now. Don't look at it.
Oh, it comes to hurt. All right, Casey Jones, how's this? Sound better? Yeah, no, Joker. That's some form of logical thought. This dude's like, I'm in for a long night. Oh, yeah.
Get some more lights on in this house.
Can you hear me now?
Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some board, something there by the fireplace, something we can nail this place up. God damn.
Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too. But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay? Okay?
What? Tiffany. Never mind, I got it. You'll give me some I need you to help me grab some wood. Go ahead and grab some well, just ripping doors off hinges and shit. That's some sticks. Here. Well, hot or not, if I was in this situation, if she was doing this bullshit, I'd fucking throw her outside. Well, first I'd light her on fire.
Not that strong. I want you to pick out some nails. Pick out the biggest ones you can find.
Bitch, do something.
Yeah, this room looks pretty secure.
No thanks to me.
If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long for those things to be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now.
Inside the house.
Well, no, she sure as fuck didn't help me.
They're afraid of fire. I found that out. You know a place back down the road called Beekman's? Beekman's Diner? Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. There's a radio in the truck. I had jumped in to listen to it when a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it, grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. Those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail. I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner. It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving. By now, it was like a moving bonfire. Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what. Still hear the man screaming.
Not like you give a fuck because you ain't
This
helping.
thing is just
Right.
backing away from it. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. It was when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left except by now there were no more screams. I realized that I was alone with 50 or 60 of those things just standing there, staring at me. I started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run or just stood there staring at me. Just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery, Johnny and me. Johnny. We came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny, and he said, "Can I have some candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any. And
That's why he's dead.
oh, it's hot in here. Hot. And he said, "Oh, it's late. why did we start so late? And I said,
When did they do
Johnny,
Mystery Science Theater?
if you'd gotten up earlier,
I've never seen that.
we wouldn't be late. Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, I'm not afraid, Johnny. And then this man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, he's coming to get you, Barbara. And I laughed at him and said, Johnny, stop it. And then Johnny ran away. And I went up to this man, and I was going to apologize.
Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up, and I said, Goody. And he grabbed me.
Was it ripped?
He grabbed me, and he ripped at me. He held me, and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me! And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this man.
Playing somebody that's a dumb very well.
I got so afraid. I ran. And Johnny didn't come. We have to wait for Johnny.
I'm sorry, were you talking?
We better go out and get him. We have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please! We have got to go get Johnny! Please help me! Please!
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone.
Your brother is dead.
No! My brother is not dead. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, did he just straight up punch her?
He did.
That was a close fist. He didn't just snap her, he punched the shit out of her.
And you're yelling and screaming about some stupid shit. Yeah, very true.
Oh, this dude, he died in '88.
Yeah. He didn't make many movies with Wayne Jones, right?
Yeah.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins.
Crazy.
The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being...
And she'd have an appearance.
So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff's deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several eastern and midwestern states, have indicated the National Guard may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice police have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people trying to reach their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you are. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint chiefs behind closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom.
It is.
Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. That's the extent of this latest meeting. Members of this cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and scientists from NASA within the hour. All radio and TV stations from this part of the country, including the one to which you're listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. Law enforcement officials are at a loss to explain or, even at this hour, even to theorize about the reasons for this wave of murder. So far, the advice we are able to give the public is some of the statements of Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, who's quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people, for God's sake, to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows
Don't
untightened.
give anything away, Russ.
What kind of murder-happy characters we have here." And is Chief Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the slayings. These eyewitness accounts variously describe the murderers as ordinary-looking people, misshapen monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and things that look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims who look as though they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their rural home near Belfort. Since then, reports of such senseless killings began snowballing in a reign of terror which has hopscotched in an erratic, disconnected manner throughout much of the eastern and midwestern United States. Efforts to keep track of the murder reports by the placing of markers on a map seem to indicate a general spreading from the extreme southeastern United States to the north and west. Our newsmen have been on the telephone talking with officials in other cities and have determined that none of this kind of mass murder has yet been reported west of the Mississippi River, except in the extreme southeastern portion of Texas. Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like...
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday
On these.
it became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature. However, as these
We ought to be all right here for a while.
dramatically, it was soon apparent that
We have
this
the
was
gun
something
and
more than the
bullets.
usual run of lawlessness.
Food and
Some
radio.
officials began to suspect an obscure kind of
Gotta have a
conspiracy.
radio.
Sooner or later, someone's
Things as
bound to come and get us out.
creatures from outer space. So again, we join with law enforcement agencies, urging you to seek shelter in a building. Lock the doors and windows securely.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Precautions of any suspicious strangers. And keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me,
Goes on in the absence of any law.
but I'm going upstairs now.
It's almost as though some critical balance of
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it.
savage killers. We We repeat, this radio station.
Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay? Okay.
Dateline on this report is Cumberland, Maryland. Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers.
Very low button.
Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening. It would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
We're from town. A radio.
County, Pennsylvania. The Butler County Sheriff has verified that reports of murder victims being partially eaten by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How are we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help?
Well, if there were more.
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this?
Look, mister, we came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. The kid's hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we can fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got 1,000,000 windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we'd never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, There'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar's a death trap.
Like that.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper.
Why wouldn't they?
I think it's right.
Like, when
You know how many's out there?
I don't know, maybe 6 or 7.
Look,
Down there's no
you
window.
two can do whatever you like.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
Yeah, motherfucker. If you box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 up there now.
There's more than there were.
There are a lot out back, too.
Right? That wasn't the head.
Harry? Harry, what's happening?
It's all right.
No. There you go.
Dead as fuck.
Well, at least we're finally starting to see some decay.
Yeah.
We gotta fix these boards.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in your damn cellar. Get out of here!
I'm taking the girl with me.
You leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
Yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid that her old man is so stupid. Now, you get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
Yeah, tell him.
You bastards. You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it.
Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could...
With my help.
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait a minute. Judy, come on up here, honey.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh?
It's all right, honey. Go ahead. If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid.
You still seeing stars, bitch?
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
This radio station will remain on the air day and night.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there, let them. There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard you screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Where'd you get the bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Let them stay upstairs. Let them. Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Begging.
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon? We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper! Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right there.
Will you do it?
Do I have to?
Look, honey, nothing's gonna get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me.
Okay.
Okay, open up.
Okay. So you'd be over here with us.
I'll take good care of her, Helen.
She's all I have.
Why don't you go upstairs now?
Right?
My brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
So I heard you got knocked the fuck out.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
Who the fuck is Harry?
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here. Give me one of those.
Her brother was killed.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Here I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here. You better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on.
There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
Reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this? Shut up!
In all parts of the country. The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed. We're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. We can get some gas. We can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Called this afternoon by the president. Since convening this conference of the presidential cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering?
Yes.
Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious. Our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection,
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well,
just a minute. I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has been
logical
irrefutably
explanation that we have at this time.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I
be-
must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between
Definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
was the satellite when the satellite was exploded?
Unusual amount of radiation, enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
Could have happened.
Have a bearing on it.
It does seem to have a bearing.
Will there be a reply for the
Later.
Yes.
What the reply?
Yes.
Later this afternoon. There will be a report this afternoon.
Perhaps there will be a report.
Yes.
A later report. Will you close the window?
We are doing everything possible to solve the problem.
Hoping to get some further explanation of this.
We've heard all these, we have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies. If we could get Karen there, we can get help for her.
Cosmo is one of the world's foremost authorities on space science and technology.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
Any moment.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
For NASA. Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injuries.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic problem we face? Well,
Look, you go down there and tell Judy. Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
Action taken with regard to the Venus probe. In the cold room at the university, we had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs. Did she ask for me?
She hasn't done anything.
I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Here's your
Well,
$20.
how long after
Yeah,
death
you
then
did a
does
good
the body
job.
become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
No, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them.
All right.
The bereaved will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails and hold them off while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
You're it then. You and I'll go.
Driving up. We had that answer. For now, all we can do is
We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
No place to leave safely, except to the rescue station which have been set up. Indications are that before this emergency is over, we will need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom, are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
Well, if that guy doesn't know how to...
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me? Boy, you sure knew you used it all, aren't you? We've got work to do, honey. And you...
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back.
Well,
then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yes. 2 minutes. We're supposed to be back home.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss them.
Today. God damn it. All right.
I'm going missing. Get back in the cellar. I'm going. It's too late. It's too late.
Where's it coming? Come on. Get in.
They're going to get there. Obviously, a horrible shot because every 4 shots. No, I'm saying it. The obvious choice. Man, it was getting over.
Come on. This key won't work. Watch out.
That'll be easy.
Yeah,
Watch the door. Gotta get away from the pump.
Fucking idiot.
Hang on. Tom, find your chance to get out of the truck. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
My jacket's gone.
Right?
Drag you out there and feed you those things.
Yeah. It's not bad. Look at the stars. It's great. Coral. Just the coral.
Dressing up as coral.
Next year.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet? There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave.
Growing zombies need their protein.
Oh, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
Shut the fuck up, Barbara. Yeah, you done better.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You said those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
a mile.
You're gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Good Lord.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls, this one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania. So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
Anything from the supply wagon, Gus?
No, we're all right. Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again. All right, I got you.
Chief McClellan, how's everything going?
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
Beat them off?
Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Answer the question at all.
We don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill, WIC TV 11 News.
Pretty slow.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy rain.
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Helen, I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
But 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a look out that window. Get.
Puppies have definitely been one of that makes it. Puppies now.
Get over here, man! Come on!
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
What the hell? Let it happen. Like, how many times do you gotta get sick with a fucking garbage shovel Remember me, motherfucker? That's that, folks. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, take it. That's it. Point. Don't waste ammo, dude. Yeah, bro. Birds.
You know you don't fuck that.
Get serious.
You know you don't fuck that. Right?
Lock in. You got that amount of bullets? You gotta lock it in. Okay, all right.
Hey, Vince, Al?
Yeah.
You want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out. You still here, Bill?
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Tell Bill to check in the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve, tell him we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
They need you down there by the barn. Okay. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Tom.
Now, if we get both Stevens, you go check out that house.
Okay, come over.
You guys know. Dude's like, oh my eye!
He's a dead one. Get up here. Nick,
Come on,
Tony,
get on over there.
Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire.
Nothing down here.
All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. Vince.
There's something there. I heard a noise.
What do you mean you heard a noise?
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Yeah.
All right, send the wagon through directly out.
Keep those dogs back off of those things.
There you have it. Barbara's nice. That is the remake. The remake. Barbara's Survive.
Go more quickly.
Comes out from the start already dead. Oh yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's Elsie Russell, Night of the Living Dead. Yep, there he goes. Right by the OG fucking guy.
Let's go,
Well, yeah.
Hey, Randy, light these torches over here. In the back, way in the back.
To quote the movie we watched last year from this 2000. God, fingers. The end. That's the end. Still gonna have one more beer with you fuckers though for the nightcap. We ain't letting gigs go that easily off into that silent night. Gigs, it's your show now.
All right. So, how many Night of the Living Deads were there?
Just there's the remake, 1968, and then there's like Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead, all those different like variants.
Well, yeah, but they're
Living Dead. There's only 2.
I thought they were like considered sequels.
No, not the Night of the Living Dead, the originals. 68, and then they remade it. And the sequels would be like Dawn of the Dead, and all that shit.
I'm gonna look this up. Let's see, Night of the Living Dead. How do you spell sequel? There we go. I got it. Alright, so we got Night of the Living Dead, 68. Dawn of the Dead was 78. Day of the Dead was 85. Land of the Dead was 05. Diary of the Dead was 07. And Survival of the Dead was 09. There were also sequels set later in the same universe. Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, and Land of the Dead. The Return of the Living Dead. Oh, okay. I think I saw that, The Return of the Living Dead. It was also created by a producer of Night, which acts as if Night itself was based on true events. Wait a minute, what? The Return of the Living Dead franchise was also created by a producer of Night. Oh, Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know what they were trying to tell me because it just says Night and then it's a comma and then which acts as if Night itself was based on true events. Okay.
Super Cereal, Man Bear Pig. WLG seriously enjoyed. I'm glad you did, brother. T. Lawrence, I'm glad you did. Joker, thank you for coming through. Please consider subscribing. We do fun shit like this all the time. I think we should do another.
Well, we said this last year. We need to do more of these.
Well, I got the channel there. I got that off of. We can do. What I really want to do, I don't know if it's royalty free. It might be. But if it is, I want to watch Reefer Bandit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, everybody's smoking tree, and it's considered the devil's lettuce, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, that movie.
I bought that movie. I thought I bought that movie somewhere.
Isn't that book?
Thank you, WLG. We appreciate you over here at House of Rep. That's our Halloween. Next year, I'm gonna dress up as something. Once Tiffany goes to Champions Club GG and orders my $150 birthday. We could be Coral next year. You could be Negan next year. You could wear that coat and you can have the bag.
That's how we got for the
Tiffany was Blake from Workaholics one year. It was like 09, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I pulled off the plate.
I'm glad everybody enjoyed watching this movie because I feel like everybody in their lifetime should at least watch it once. D. Lawrence, we appreciate you hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging and watching the movie. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, good crew here. But I think we'll do, I don't know, it's all about finding something that's public domain. I'm not going to get ass blasted for copyright strikes. Manos was public domain. Manos was public domain. Pretty sure Reefer Madness is public domain.
It's gotta be a list.
He's on it. He's on the research. Reefer Madness, we could watch whenever. I mean, next time Gigs is free on us. Saturday night, if he's not working his ass off, too bad. He could be at his crib, I'll be here, and we could watch that shit. Never seen this, and this is how. That was cool. Yeah? I knew it was gonna be a good watch. Because, I mean, it's a classic. Manos the Hand of Fate is a fucking classic.
The Amazing Mr. X is a 1948 thriller.
Public domain?
Yeah.
Wonder if they have that on that channel. I'll have to check it out.
I mean, it was made in 1948.
Yeah. That's Marx Brothers, fucking late Marx Brothers era right there. It's not the Marx Brothers, but what a nice, successful stream. What do you think about it, Toast? What are your impressions on the?
I watched the whole movie.
Toast would recommend.
Yeah. I think that's the more you watch it.
This channel is for us.
Different stuff.
This channel is for us homebodies that don't like to go out and do shit all the time.
Even watching all the holiday movies we watch. All the Halloween movies.
Attack of the Giant Leeches.
Or the B-rated movies.
Attack of the Giant Leeches?
Oh
yeah.
My God, I'm gonna have nightmares.
It was made in 1959.
Ew.
What? You said something about 1948, and she's like, oh, the 1959. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
There's a movie called Blue Steel. Wasn't that the move Ben Stiller named from where he was the model? Zoolander? Yeah, wasn't that his move? Like Blue Steel, where I finally turned left. Wasn't that it? Anybody?
I have no idea.
You gotta. This movie was made in 1934.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit!
Yeah, can I unplug your spotlight for my phone?
Like you're not even on the.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're the whole screen now.
Yeah, we're the entire screen.
2 seconds.
The brain that wouldn't die.
Ah.
There's a movie just called A Bucket of Blood. Okay. Ooh, Carnival of Souls. That might be interesting.
It's a lot of.
I gotta see what this website or this YouTube channel.
They got Debbie Does Dallas on this list.
A public domain?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Legit, bro.
Yikes. Let me see.
Must be 18 or older to enter.
Glenn or Glenda? What? 1953.
Let me see here. Public domain movies. So we got
House on Haunted Hill, 1959.
That movie was crazy.
The 1959 version?
No,
There's-
I didn't see that version, but
The Brain That Wouldn't Die, White Zombie, The Devil Bat with Bela Lugosi,
It's a Wonderful Life,
Dress to Kill.
his favorite.
Yeah, so that's the only ones that are on here. No. Yeah, we'll have to find all those other movies on our channel or something. But if I know they're public domain, just the thing is, I don't want to go on somebody else's channel and then take their fucking movies without saying like, "Hey, I got this off of this site." You know,
Manos, The Hands of Fate is on here.
Oh, it sure is. That's why we watched that shit. Who's that down there, Marbles?
Yes. Me and Mark.
Night of the Living Dead. We just watched that.
Oh man.
What? So we have Popeye the Sailor meets Sinbad the Sailor, and Popeye the Sailor meets Alibaba's 40 Thieves, 1936 and 1937.
Now, I'm not trying to fall asleep watching movies either.
Reefer Madness is on here.
Reefer Madness is from like the 30s, isn't it?
1936.
Yeah. That's the next one we're watching on this channel. Will be Reefer Madness. Because that shit is
We
fun.
fucking own it. We'll play it.
We can't play it. I can't put a DVD inside my MacBook. Fuck.
I don't know.
The Star Packer sounds dirty.
Star Packer. 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Can't wait for season 2 of Dead City. That's Negan's gonna be old Negan. It looks like there's a screenshot and he's sitting at a podium and there's a bunch of people and he's got Lucille with him.
There's a movie called Three Guys Named Mike.
What year is that from?
1951.
Three guys named Mike?
I'm old.
I feel like I should have like fucking notepad out here. Writing this shit down.
White Zombie.
I have that written down. Wasp Woman I have written down.
White Zombie's 1932. Holy shit.
So I think Reefer Madness, we should have what we should do. No, we gotta watch Reefer Madness first. It's so funny watching these people smoke weed and then they're like coked out, like ballroom dancing like fucking maniacs and shit. It's really quite remarkable. Tiffany's like, this music freaks me out.
Yeah.
Whenever she hears old music, like Stenograph and shit, she gets the creeps. She's just like, ew. I hate it.
Last movie on the list is Lives Under Suspicion. 1938.
Wow. There's plenty of good shitty movies we could watch. Night from Outer Space was even the worst movie ever until Manos. I hold my beer.
You know, technically, is one of the streamers that I watch. He does a community night once a month, and most times they'll watch a movie, but she'll watch it in her Discord, and then you can watch whatever movie you want. Like,
yeah, but it's no fun for anybody else.
Well, you can set it up so people who subscribe to your channel get access to that, so you can meet in there, and then you can watch whatever movie you want. It doesn't have to be public domain.
Well, I do that with 4 Rooms.
Oh wow, that was a good movie.
Oh yeah, it was, man. 4 Rooms.
You made me watch.
We watched that movie many times. Oh, you know what movie I got coming? I think it's actually getting delivered Monday. Dirty Work, dude.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Tales from the Crypt. That'd be good for Halloween next year.
Maybe. Yeah. I was gonna do a Halloween movie, and if it was gonna be on a Discord or something, I'd just watch Halloween. The OG, 78.
Huh?
Marvel's done.
Down here.
Oh.
Hey. I love the Uncle Lucy.
I'm gonna finish this beer, and then we're gonna fucking call it a night. We got
What
the
movies did Clever?
name them off.
Are they all right here?
They're the 2 stacks that are vertical.
Plain Street Automobile?
Yep, we have that. And we also have that on Paramount Plus, but now we have the Blu-ray.
Fugitive. Drive.
Never saw that.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, he's got a couple Bond movies in there with Daniel Craig. I've never watched any of those. He said they're good.
All right.
Ferris Bueller. Yeah, Ferris Bueller.
Mission Impossible.
Those movies aren't horrible.
Says No Nation.
Yeah, it's the Mission Impossible movie.
I haven't seen any of the new
Like
Mission
Mission
Impossible
for
movies.
sure.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
Rudy for sure.
Rudy's
Step
dope.
Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Yeah. Number 7, Quantum of Silence.
Solace. Quantum of Silence.
Skyfall. Oh, tell you that. I have these.
What is it?
Sure. Ocean.
Oh.
All the
12
Ocean.
and 13.
Those watch those again. Yeah, I watched those again.
Yeah, those were good movies, man.
No,
The OG Halloween, he didn't give us that one. I bought that one. Yeah.
Wasn't there a 4th Ocean's movie? Oh yeah,
We got a sick child down here. We got 2 women's.
We can't possibly get this done.
How are we gonna get this done? We got a sick child. We got 2 women's. If we board up these windows, and then he said something. Hank or whatever the fuck his name, the prick, said something else with an accent too. It wasn't Windows. It was something else. Get together, Scrotal Rotus. Wouldn't be a stream if I didn't play Perspectives. That makes
Very
sense.
Doughboy.
She's not a boy.
No,
She's Pillsbury Dough, Marbles, and no purple. She's on her back like this. They're like she's completely just.
I mean, she's happy. She's chilling.
It means she'll judo chop you. Man, that salad I had earlier, yeah, I had a lot of onions in it. I could just fucking taste them. They're refluxing. Shit, with dinner I had 3 of those. I had half a salad and
Man.
just sitting there and everybody's bullshitting. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Did you drink Kool-Aid?
I had 3. Then I came here and I've had. This is my 5th.
Oh, I'm on 5 or 6 myself.
3 guys named Mike.
Yeah, that's strange.
And now Marbles is chasing her tail. Well, Tiff, tomorrow starts the day of my sobering up.
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow?
What?
Eat one of them gummies.
I gotta clean the kitchen
I'll
up.
try a gummy.
We gotta do those we gotta clean that crack pot.
Yeah.
Just spray it with power. I'll spray it tonight with the power wash shit.
Thanks, bro. Hey, what did you do? Just you tell.
Ooh, good, bad, and ugly.
Good, bad, and ugly?
Yeah, Clint Eastwood, the good, the bad, and
Yeah, that's solid.
Oh shit, I missed that.
Or is it?
High Plains Drifter, Original Stooges. Was more of a Marx Brothers guy myself, rather than the Three Stooges. Yeah, we should have kept it like this the whole night. I feel like it looks better. My eyes aren't fucking blind from the light.
It's like Halloween.
what the hell is she doing?
She's chasing her tail.
She's happy because
Wigging out.
she's got a whole like area now. She can chill. Okay. Ooh.
Tip that. Bring that over here. Show it off.
No.
Why? Okay, then don't.
No.
So we all know Tiffany's nickname is Toast.
That's good. It's a nightlight. It's awesome. I love it. I was
So-
like, but this should pop up.
As
Yeah.
you can see, it says Toast. It says Toast on the front, and then Toast, and then
Yeah.
turn it off. Pretty cool. I bought Tiffany a ton of shit for her birthday today, and that's the one she likes the most.
That's great.
What?
You bought me dinner on my birthday.
I bought you dinner on your birthday. I bought you a vintage Bears
Gigs about
duffel bag. Yeah, he knows about Wood's house.
Then yeah.
I got her a Bears piggy bank, like an old, like vintage
I feel like those were each $3.
Bears. Huh? The piggy bank was $30. I won't tell you how much the purse was. I got her purse.
Yeah, I like the purse.
It's like an old, like, it's not a
It's
Coach
like a travel.
purse or any of that shit.
No, it's not.
She'll show you.
It's not a real housewife.
No, she's clearly not a housewife.
It's a practical purse, which I need when I travel and I'm going to Arizona. So that looks.
Roast beef stew, fire. I'm feeling pretty good. Especially after tonight. After tonight, I'm not partying at all.
Next week, we got a big
Next week, Tiffany is.
on Halloween of all times.
We got Halloween, yeah.
No, like 2 big boxes of well, 3 boxes. What is this?
Tons of beer cans.
Come on, dude.
Boy, what's going in the kitchen? Crock pots are a lifesaver, WLG. I love having a crock pot, man. Oh my god. Fucked. Well, I think 2.5 hours is plenty. We're gonna wrap things up here.
What was the runtime of the movie?
Like an hour and a half, I think. Because I waited 30 minutes. Then I started the movie. So it was like an hour 30.
Something.
I figured something like that back
Hour
then
27.
would be shorter.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be quicker.
Yeah, nobody made the 3-hour movies back then.
They were all fucked up. What is it? He was all. He's pretty slow. He's dead. He's all messed up.
What was the question?
That was so great.
I forgot what the question was, but
Yeah, I don't know what the question was, but he's just like, no. Or are they hard to fight off or something?
They got no muscle tone.
Yeah.
Or something. Like,
He's like,
they got no
you know,
strength.
they got.
I knocked them out.
They're pretty slow, and they're dead. They're all messed up.
Okay, then so what the fuck are we doing?
we went over there and
We're
beat
just
them off.
boarding up the house.
Yeah, we went and we beat them off, and then we shot them.
Like, you could just go out there.
We beat them off, and then we shot them. That's the fucking knocking Barbara on her ass. Just being like,
Out cold for like 12 hours.
yeah, fucking like Debo.
Man.
Like Debo punched that dude, he lands like 20 feet on. That would be something fun to watch on Discord.
What's that?
Fucking Friday.
Oh, hell yeah.
The OG Friday.
Yeah.
You just got knocked the fuck out.
Beat them off, callback.
So what, you can stream videos on your Discord?
Yeah. You can stream video games.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how to. I gotta look up how.
But how would that work with people being on YouTube watching it?
They wouldn't be on YouTube.
Yeah. Just do something for the members.
But
members
you
only.
could set it up so that, like, only people that subscribe to your channel have access to that
link.
Well, no, that room in your Discord.
Oh yeah. Whoever wants to show up.
Yeah, you just have to promote it in like some of your other live streams. Like, hey, don't forget this date. What's that?
It's Marbles being a dick.
She was climbing the
Oh.
wall.
Yeah, you just tell them, hey, yeah. Like the one streamer I follow, she's like, hey, you know, this day is going to be community day. We're going to watch a movie. And then, like, she'll go live for a little bit and then, like, all right, well, we're hopping on over. And
Join over, yeah.
Yeah, if you're a follower of hers, or a subscriber, I'm sorry, you have to be a subscriber to watch the movies. Like, you can only get access to that room unless you subscribe to her on Twitch.
Gotcha. The purple snake?
Yeah. I don't know how to set that up. We'd have to look that up, but it can be set up that way.
It's not live on Twitch. It's live on the purple snake. All day minimum. What'd you say?
I don't think that those were words.
All right. Tiffany said, "Brr. Play Marble Madness while Marbles creates madness."
The
There you
game
go.
is pretty fun too.
The game's hard as fuck.
I know.
Oh, dude, I used to
It's real
rage.
hard,
I used to rage playing that game.
but worth the revisit if you wanted to. What would that be?
Rage. I probably have it on my emulator.
Well,
Yep, she's like, fuck you. I
wasn't that on? It might be on Xbox. Because wasn't that on like the 360 arcade?
Marble Madness?
Yeah.
If it was, I never played it.
I feel like it was when we were like playing the Hexic and stuff together. 2007 and 8.
Yeah, I think
6.
I think Xbox Arcade back in the day had a version of it.
I played that.
Marbles is high.
Oh, she's something. She's out here. Come say
She's
hi
doing
to
the
me.
she's doing the predator shit.
What is you doing?
She's like, why is it fucking red in here?
She loves it.
It's too dark and too red.
Let's look.
She's eating something. She was just having food. Yeah, she just ate food. So she's probably licking her lips from eating food.
Looks like shrimp.
She is a shrimp. No, there's no catnip to be found in this house.
They don't need
Xbox has a version on PC.
Oh well.
And we got
But
plenty of Gears.
that doesn't. No, that's not it.
You say we gotta play Gears of War?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get those
That was
coins.
fun.
Yeah, Gigs is a fucking cheater.
I don't know if it's like.
Gigs lets you do all the work, and then he runs ahead of you and picks up the coins.
Yeah.
Our buddy John used to get so pissed off.
Oh, it
that
was
shit.
great. I loved it.
He
too.
got so mad.
I loved it.
He's like, I just don't think I'm gonna play with gigs anymore. He was so upset. He's just like, I can't play with gigs anymore. Dude keeps fucking taking all my coins. I get all these coins.
Once I found out he got mad about it, I would just wait. Like I wasn't even playing the game. Like my game was just fucking get them fucking coins.
Dude. You'd see, we'd be sitting there over there and fucking like you'd see John like putting clips into these fucking guys like far away, and then as soon as they exploded, you just see how the corner gigs out of the corner fucking running through his fucking coins.
I used to do that shit on purpose.
He used to get so fucking mad.
It was great.
He's like, dude, I can't play with gigs. Like I thought he was like gonna tell me he was dying or something. He's like, dude, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, what? He's like, I can't fucking play with gigs anymore. You just keep stealing all the fucking coins and I kill people and shit. I'm like, dude. I'm like, are you for real? Like, dude, are you for real? You're really that upset? Like, what the fuck? He's like, dude, I can't play with gigs anymore. I'm like, all right, well, he's playing tonight.
Coin sniper, hell yeah!
Coin sniper.
That's I was sniping.
100% coin sniper, dude. Like that's all that dude was doing, man. Like motherfucker, I didn't care because I mean I got my own fucking coins. To be fair, sometimes when gigs would kill somebody, I would go and run and grab his coins.
Oh yeah,
just to be a dick.
Well, I mean, everybody took everybody's coins.
That would be fun to play though. Do some Horde. Fuck with some Horde on a live stream.
Yeah.
I give it a go.
I haven't played like the last 3 Gears of War.
I played Gears 5 with Brian Emslander. I think we beat it, but I was having issues before I got mesh routing, so I didn't have the good connection upstairs. So I don't think we ended up like finishing it, but I would play it again.
I started, I think it was 4. It was either 4 or 5, but I think it was 4. I played like the first 20 minutes of 4, and that was it. I never went back to it.
Then they had Gears, was it Retribution or some shit, or
yeah,
Judgment? I think it was Judgment. And that game sucked. It was horrible. This game's terrible. It is. It always has been.
These people suck. They do. They always have.
You know, I always wanted to play Gears Tactics when that came out, and I never did.
Is that like Halo Wars?
Yeah, it's like top down. Like how do I explain it?
I never played Halo Wars.
I tried Halo Wars and I couldn't get into it. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Kind of like Power Wash Simulator with me.
Yeah, I never went back to that either.
It just sucks. I can't. It's just too.
They put like may cause a seizure.
Yeah, that's what it says. May cause seizures. Oh, sure. Let me
I've
jump
gotten
right
like
into
that
that.
though too, like where the light is just like too much.
That's how I was upstairs playing
Right.
fucking
Yeah,
playing those games. When I tried playing I think WLG was on that stream. I tried playing Power Wash Simulator. I said fuck this after like 10 minutes, and I played something in the middle, and then I played GoldenEye, and I'm like, dude, I'm sick.
Some Metal Gear attendees. I never played any of the Metal Gear games, Metal Gear Solid games. I played the original Metal Gear on Nintendo. I was horrible at it. I was complete dog shit. Couldn't get past like the first level.
Metal Gear Attendees sounds like some kind of dish you get at Sonic. That one went through the air pretty fucking far before they caught it. That shit had some hang time. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Attendees, Sonic. All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gonna turn on the normal lights. I'm gonna go take a piss. You guys keep it classy on this fucking Halloween edition.
Preview.
Wave to this guy because you don't know when you'll see him again. Neither do I.
I drop videos every Friday.
I'm talking about here,
Oh.
not your channel. Wait, subscribe to Gig if you haven't. That dude gigs at that dude gigs.
Watch them
Hold on,
shit.
yeah, there we go. There we go. I got a banner for him.
Sunday morning.
That dude gigs. Subscribe to this fucker. And maybe we'll do maybe if we don't do a hangout stream, maybe we'll watch Reefer Madness on a Saturday when he is home for the night. It doesn't feel like watching Reefer Madness. We'll do it. So, Toast, say bye. Or don't. I mean,
Oh, I thought you meant
Jesus
here.
Christ, no. No, I said say bye, just or don't. It's up to you, or don't. All right. She said bye. Gigs, say goodbye.
Later.
Yeah, later. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Third year, we'll dress up and we'll do something else. Clearly. Peace out.
E.